Pashbo here, live from Gilrain, and the breaking news is that they are taking the hobbits to Isengard. Sapiens will be visiting a different server each Friday with a low-level hobbit. Can you help him get there?
Hello, Chumbly here, and welcome to an unexpected vidcast.
Whilst continuing to wander through Eregion, I pondered to myself, what would I have been like if I had found the One Ring? Would I have been strong enough to have carried it to Mordor? I think I would have found it too hard to resist to put it on. Actually, the more I think about it, there are times when I have been trying to escape the watching eyes of my wife that it would have been very handy to slide on the ring and disappear. Poor Passionor. She means well, but if she had her way, she would have me spending all my days farming and cooking. I'm sure she only started working at the ivy bush so that she could keep a better eye on me. Oh, how I would like to be in the ivy bush right now. For all Eregion's beautiful elvish scenery, it does miss a good inn. The wind is still very cutting, and even if Moria will be a bit grim, at least it will be warm. But there are some even colder days ahead first, I fear. Never mind. I enjoy walking, really. I spied in the sky a horde of carrion, which soon hovered above me. Spies! I am sure that they must have been spies. But who from? The wife Passionor, maybe? No, I don't think she would resort to crows. Wait a minute. Could these be the same carrion from out of Dunland that came upon the company as they reached Hollin? It seems quite feasible. All in all, though, the ordeal has left me somewhat concerned for my safety. Oh dear, my belly has started rumbling again. My food supply is now getting a bit short. I must find a few ingredients and use my campfire cooking skills to my full culinary talent. The day has passed off without incident generally. Have you heard the word about the birds? No more crows, I'm glad to report. I have taken some mighty steps today to reach the Redhorn Gate, ahead of my climb to Carathras tomorrow. It is so bitterly cold here, I can barely feel my face. Matters were made much worse because I lost my bearings somewhat and wandered for quite some time before finding the correct path. Not that it really matters too much. I may as well be walking in the cold as sleeping in the cold. I am hoping that I am feeling sufficiently strong enough to make this part of the journey on myself. Of course, the company had the very able and strong bodies of Boromir, Aragorn and Gimli. I just have me. Poor weak Pashbo. All of my fellow kin members are probably enjoying the Yule festival. Now that has made me feel jealous. Never mind. I set out on this quest, and I'm determined to complete it. It is a feeling of pure excitement when it snows in the Shire. Well, I would quite happily send all the snow that has landed on my head today off to Hobbiton for the other halflings to enjoy. It is so very, very heavy as I try to pass Carathras. The force of the blizzard is making it very difficult to both find my way and keep my footing. Certainly the last thing I want to do is fall off the edge. Even the soft snow wouldn't prevent me breaking a bone, or at the very least, bruising a big hobbit toe. I can most certainly understand why the company had to head back. Looking at this avalanche ahead, I do not think that anything could pass. Well, maybe if they had a pet Balrog with them, the fiery breath may just do it. Anyway, I'm doing my best to rest here, but we'll head back where I came from tomorrow. Yes, the mountain pass has defeated me too. After the cold winds of Carathras proved too much to cope with, I made my way back through the snow. It occurred to me that Saruman must have been very angry to have continued to keep up this level of snowstorm. That avalanche is completely impassable, still to this day. The options faced by the company was to either return to Rivendell in shame, or face a traumatic journey through the mines of Moria. Although the lazy days I shared with the elves is a very enticing prospect, I know deep down that I have to follow Frodo's path into Khazad-dûm. Ho hum. Actually, I think I better get a move on too. I am sure I can hear the sound of hungry wolves.
Rubyrae here with this week's store news. Free sample of the week is a black dye. Use coupon code BDYE9. Roomkeepers and wardens are 20% off in the sale this week, as are character slots. Finally, there is 20% off skill and slayer boosts and Mythfall coins. My hobbit feet are twitching. I want to bounce.